Marilyn Monroe is an icon. Less iconic, her totally bizarre breakfast routine that just might leave you gagging. How we start the day is important, which is why some people consider breakfast the most important meal of the day. Consume too little, and you'll be left hangry until lunchtime. Consume too much, and you might fall prey to lethargy, leading to an unproductive afternoon. In short, it's important to get this meal right according to your own personal needs. Maybe you just need a bowl of cereal with almond milk, or a hearty omelet. Or maybe you need something outlandish to get the job done. This was the case with Marilyn Monroe, who ate an unusual concoction of raw eggs and milk every morning. She told Pageant magazine that she would heat up a cup of milk, crack 2 raw eggs into it, whip it all up with a fork, and then drink it. She added, "I've been told that my eating habits are absolutely bizarre." Warm milk and raw eggs wasn't her only breakfast of choice, though. We know from a pair of cookbooks that once belonged to her, containing handwritten notes, recipes, and other clues to what she ate, that warm cereal was something she would also sometimes have for breakfast. That involves heating up milk and pouring it over cereal, then eating it once it's soggy. Needless to say, Marilyn's breakfast habits weren't exactly a hit with everyone.
Your picture has been on the cover of almost all popular magazines, hasn't it?
No, not the Ladies' Home Journal.
Still, Marilyn Monroe seemed to love the combination of eggs and dairy. In addition to her morning routine, she also ended her day with an eggnog nightcap. If you're looking to emulate the star, this drink may be easier and more palatable to adopt than her preferred breakfast combination. There are multiple accounts of Marilyn Monroe's preference for following a paleo diet, at least when cooking at home. Many of her dinners involved nothing more than a slab of meat and some vegetables, without any grains, sugar, or other paleo diet no-nos. One of those slabs of meat was steak. As she told Pageant, "Every night I stop at the market near my hotel and pick up a steak. I usually eat 4 or 5 carrots with my meat, and that is all." She would then simply broil the steak in the electric oven in her hotel room. But one might say that she actually loved carrots more than steak. In the same interview, she joked, "I must be part rabbit. I never get bored with raw carrots." Marilyn Monroe may have followed a paleo diet at times, but that doesn't mean she ate the same thing every night. Indeed, while steaks were frequently on the menu at home, she seemed to be equally fond of lamb chops, which, like the steak, she would pick up from the market near her hotel. Another recipe found in her personal cookbooks was beef bourguignon. You have to really like it to make it, because it's not a simple dish to prepare. It requires nearly 20 ingredients and almost 3 hours of cooking. Her cookbooks also included a handwritten recipe for marrow bone soup, or bone broth, a meal that is known for its slew of benefits, including its anti-inflammatory properties and delivery of minerals like zinc and iron. Unusually, Marilyn even used proteins when making stuffing. A recipe for stuffing was found scrawled on an old notepad among her things and was heavy on protein, as it calls for beef, eggs, and chicken or turkey liver or hearts. Not your typical stuffing elements. She certainly kept her dinners interesting.
What did you come expecting?
Roast beef.
I expected it to be interesting.
Barney's Beanery in Los Angeles, which is still open today, is known for its chili. It's also been known as a Hollywood hotspot for decades, bringing in everyone from Marilyn Monroe to Quentin Tarantino. Monroe often stopped there to order some chili while filming Some Like It Hot, which is very fitting. The establishment serves up several different varieties, and Marilyn Monroe's favorite bowl of chili is still on the menu today. For a classic Marilyn experience, head on over to Barney's Beanery and order yourself a comforting serving of chili. Don't be afraid to branch out and try the different chili options on top of the classic. The restaurant also serves a 3-bean chili, a fireman's chili with braised beef, black beans and chips, and many others. Try the sampler to taste all the options. Everyone has a favorite dessert or a few guilty pleasures they like to indulge in after lunch or dinner. For Marilyn Monroe, those treats included rice pudding, ice cream sundaes, and chocolate souffle. Although few people can say they dislike ice cream sundaes, Monroe was especially keen on them and would regularly stop at an ice cream parlor in Beverly Hills after her acting classes. As she told Pageant magazine, "It's a good thing, I suppose, that I eat simply during the day, for in recent months I have developed the habit of stopping off at Will Wright's ice cream parlor for a hot fudge sundae on my way home from my evening drama classes." Sadly, Will Wright's is long gone, as is another of Marilyn's favorite dessert restaurants, Romanoff's. A go-to location for Hollywood stars, Romanoff's featured a chocolate souffle that was known to be among Monroe's top picks. While raw eggs and milk might not be the first thing one thinks of in connection to the glitz and glamour that was Marilyn Monroe, champagne is another story, which she claimed she would drink as soon as she woke up in the morning. Not only that, but she famously took a bath, at least once, in the contents of 350 bottles of champagne instead of using water. Her love for this drink was so renowned, even in her day, that it inspired the Marilyn Monroe cocktail, which uses champagne as a base. The Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York can lay claim to this delicious invention, which also combines apple brandy and grenadine. Its red color, of course, meant to evoke the bright red lipstick the actress often wore. And if you're not in the mood to party, well, you can try a rum and coke instead. Marilyn reportedly only drank rum and coke when she was alone, notably at the Polo Lounge at the Beverly Hills Hotel, where she sometimes stayed while filming.